My wife got my son imprisoned for a crime that her daughter committed. And now that I've found out years later, she's begging me not to tell the police. To summarize, my wife and I have been together for years, and when we got married, I already had my son, and she had her daughter. She never got along with my son. He even tried to build a friendship with her. But she would say it was unnecessary, and that she didn't like having to be reminded of the results of my previous marriages. Even so, she would always complain when I introduced her daughter as my stepdaughter, and not as my real daughter, saying that I needed to connect with her because now she was my daughter too. I pointed out the hypocrisy, but she insisted it was completely different. As the years went by, one day my wife called me, telling me to rush home because my son was being arrested. I got there, and apparently my son had taken my car and crashed it into another vehicle at full speed while returning from a party. They had tracked down the address of the car's owner. My wife promptly stated that it had to be my son who did it. After all, there was no one else who could have, and she claimed to have seen him leaving at night with my car while I was out working. Naturally, I was very disappointed. I asked where my stepdaughter was, and my wife said she had sent her to stay with a friend because she was feeling uncomfortable being in the middle of the whole situation.